Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing okay. Another boring summer week, but I think the market likes what Jay Powell had to say, so hopefully in September we'll have some more good news. But of course, it could also be a sell the news event too, so we have to prepare for that. But you know, as long as we get some two-sided volatile action, I think some of these covered call ETFs could benefit. So let's get into like the YieldMax ETFs for the week. So unfortunately, AIYY is still struggling. It's down another 2% for the week, but at least like the cash positions flipped from like negative to positive, so that's kind of good news. For AMDY, it's recovering a little bit too. Same thing for AMZY. So let's do like three at a time. Just in case you happen to be new, whenever possible, I try to share like either the YieldMax or Defiance ETFs, like the change of the week, just to kind of get a sense of like what's going on. So APLY, so another 1% increase, so that's always good. CONY, another is rebounding. So hopefully the bounce back in Bitcoin will also help this particular product too. Disney went up 2% also, and then also for like the option positions on CONY, flipped from negative to positive, so went from a credit to a debit. So let's take a look at the next batch. So Phoebe also recovering a little bit, so that's always good to see. Google went up almost like 2%. JPMO, same thing there, also like almost 2%. So let's see for. I'm really surprised at MRNY. Like it's been kind of brutal for this particular ETF as well. So it's down like negative 2%. Microsoft, not much has changed, which is interesting. NFLY also like pretty much remain flat. You'll see like the percentage change. I mean that's just probably like rounding, just look for small amounts. So in NVIDIA, so I think like coming up, I believe their earnings are actually this coming week, and then again for people that are new, even though it says like August 26th, that's just like the date that YieldMax is using for like their data as of. So this is really for August 23rd's Friday's close data. So if prices are changed a little bit from what you're seeing now, it's just probably due to like rounding. So and I always like to use like the most updated data from like their website. So NVIDIA, like this, I think this will be a good moment to kind of see like whether the market breaks just because of NVIDIA. If for some reason they have like they miss earnings, that will be I think pretty shocking for the market. But let's just see. So they were up 2% for this week. OARK, even OARK is recovering a little bit, so that's always good for those folks too. PP is kind of slowly creeping back up. Well, I mean PayPal itself, like the stock price, I noticed it's been kind of been like in the dumps for a while, but it looks like it's starting to like the price action is starting to curl back up. So hopefully that'll benefit people that are in either PayPal or PP. So let me just go down some more. So let's look at SQI. So not much has changed. It's up a little bit. TSLY also up a little bit. SHOMO, it's down. Although I'm surprised because supposedly there was a I guess a lot of interesting things unfortunately happening in other parts of the world. So I'm surprised to see like SHOMO was down a little bit. I always thought like oil would be up on geopolitical crisis, but I guess not always. Or people, maybe the market is not worried about what could happen. MSTY, I mean, even though it's up for the week, I mean, it's had like a really bad past few weeks, just because Bitcoin was like kind of chopping around for a lot for like during the summer months. There was like all this like FUD and bad news, but it looks like it's heading back up like near like 65,000 level. So hopefully this week, this particular product will do well as also. ULTY has been recovering a bit, although I'm kind of surprised it hasn't already hit like $12. But anyway, similar for YBIT. It's recovering, but we'll see like what this week brings. Because like if you look at the options line, like the creds that they're able to pick up is still pretty decent. But in terms of like the price, it hasn't reflected a lot of like the positive news. But anyway, let's go down a little bit some more. So see like CRSH. So this is kind of sad because like in theory this should hedge off like any down moves in TSLY, but it's actually down. So not much we can kind of really do there. Is GDXY. I'm surprised like also for this one like you haven't reclaimed like 20 just because like the underlying gold has been hitting record highs. So hopefully this will also kind of do well as gold does well. And then SNOY went down almost 6%, 5.5%. And then let's take a look at ABNY. Also jumped back up a little bit. FIAT. This one is holding up a little bit better than Crash. So it's Coinbase. For some reason, it's not doing as well as it has in the past. And I suspect there's going to be like maybe some yield tourists. So we just have to take a look whenever we have the chance. And then chips. I'm glad at least like the short ETFs are out, so to help hedge potential volatility. But they haven't performed quite as well as I thought they would. But again, it's still pretty early, so we'll have to give it some time. And then BABO is up almost 2%, so that's good for those folks that are in it. And then YQQQ, this one, it's holding on to like most of its value. It's down a little bit, but the market has been going up, so the fact that it didn't completely crater is pretty surprising. And then TSLY is new, so that's why you see like the divide by zeros. So hopefully this week will be better. And then as we head into like September, October, I'm bracing myself for like more volatility. Would like to pick up some things at bargain basement prices if at all possible. So thank you for watching. I hope people are doing well and people are enjoying their weekend. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.